Hey gamers, welcome to Vlog Matters 24. I just wanted to make a small update video to talk about where Super Wall Crash is. I was on vacation last week and the week before, so I've only been back 1 week, but there's been quite a few updates since the last video. The last video, when I played the game, there were not too many characters in the character select, and what I had done is I'd taken Jill and made her a copy and just made sure the paging and stuff works in this. So now as you go through, you can see there's quite a few new different characters in here. And that's basically what the entirety of the last couple weeks has been when it comes to Super Wall Crash, is getting all of these characters in, modeled, animated, working. Usually the only time it takes to get someone in is to go through Blender here and animate them. So this is the Zach character. This is the one character that I have left to do yet. This is one of the dev characters, so the three primary devs of Super Wall Crash are going to be in there as playables. You can see this guy was just brought in, brand new, still needs to be rigged and animated and everything. But eventually what that guy gets to is something like this. This is the Jared character, where they're moving around and they're doing their little idle animations, and then they're running animations eventually too. So basically what I need to do is finish up Zach, and then what I'm trying to get done is get Super Wall Crash released, hopefully in like the next month would be nice, or in a month, not within the next month, because it's pretty stable, and I think I know there's going to be plenty of post-release content support on my end, so the base is there and all the core functionality works. The big thing, other than getting all the content and characters in for the initial launch, so the initial launch is only going to have 10 characters and a handful of biomes, and what I need to do yet is tweak the gameplay. So you can see this, usually by now I would have hit the next biome. I've lengthened the biomes, and also you start moving faster not only when you hit the walls, but at certain points in the score. You do lose score by hitting stuff, so if I hit something, you'll see my score in the upper right kind of jitters down. But that, you can only hit 5 things, so I changed that too. Now you can only hit 5 items before you lose, unless you get some health power-ups. So it's actually like getting that tweak of balancing done before the game launches, and getting through some of the last-minute like little, crash through all this stuff. Not little bugs necessarily, but like making sure all the buttons and everything work, and making sure like all of this purchasing and stuff works okay. Okay, good, we can't buy the 50 guy because we don't have 50 coins. So yeah, it's just a matter of bugs and tweaking and remaining content. And then once it's launched, what's going to happen is there's going to be free post-launch items. Actually, I think the way it's going to end up being is, you can see the characters are based on coins. You can earn all the coins in the game. I may put in an option for purchasing coins with real money if you choose to go that route. Right now, the characters are primarily what's the word? I can't think of it. Cosmetic in nature. Eventually, there probably will be some other tweaks to the gameplay based on the character you pick, and also I might make it so some of the characters are only unlockable by doing certain things in the game. Right now that's not in here. Obviously I would have to update the UI and everything to be able to support it saying, hey, do this thing to unlock this character, or just put like maybe some tricky hint or something in here that based on that you kind of have to figure it out. Some people will probably just go online and figure out how to unlock them anyways. That's what they do with like Crossy Road and stuff like that. So yeah, getting all this content in, doing these last minute updates, making sure everything's running smooth and gets on the iOS platform easily. That's going to be the first launching point, I think, and then probably go to Android soon after that, based on the amount of availability I have on testing devices and stuff. And just tweaking. So it's a lot of minute stuff. That's why this update, even though I think it's like 5 minutes long already or something, is a lot smaller than the other ones, because there's less to talk about that's because everything has already been talked about and it's just being refined and done over and over and over. That whole iteration process is going on right now, and it's a little draining, but luckily there's only a few more things I need to do before I can start considering things for like release candidates for our initial public release. So yeah, if you want to play maybe a PC version of this, and you're someone I know and kind of trust, I will put out a private PC build of this for some people and get some thoughts on it. There's not going to be any major changes to the game. It's going to be, like I said, tweaks and just general consideration for what people want to see in terms of what kind of content do you want to see, and what do you think about, you know, the scaling of the prices for the characters and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with where it's at. It's been in a stable version for quite some time, and it's something that just needs to get done and pushed out and then supported. I kind of was that way with Don't Be Dinner as well. When I was developing Don't Be Dinner, it got to the point where it was like, you know, the scope was getting higher and higher and higher, bigger. It was bloating more and more. And at some point, you just have to stop adding content and say, okay, I'm going to put this game out. The difference with Don't Be Dinner is Don't Be Dinner didn't have a whole lot of post-launch support. And being the first Unity game I built, I probably could go back, or the first publicly launched Unity game I built, I probably could have gone back and cleaned up quite a bit of stuff in that game. But we moved on to other projects and stuff. And it was a good first project, but it's something that I don't think Super Wall Crash is going to suffer from as much, because I really enjoy putting in the other content, such as the other characters and the biomes and stuff. It's just a matter of getting enough time to do it before we launch, and doing it before we launch isn't necessarily needed. We can do it after launch and get it into the hands of players and stuff, and get some comments. That'd be cool to like put it out, get some comments. This is really difficult to do, play this and talk. Get some comments and do some gameplay tweaks based on player feedback. It would have been nice to do that maybe earlier in the hands of playtesters and stuff, but I think it's fine to do right now. I've been playing the game, and maybe I'm too close to the game, but it's actually pretty fun to play. So yeah, that is this update. I will see you probably in a little while, maybe next vlog or next couple of vlogs. Hopefully we'll see Super Wall Crash being launched. Until then, I will see you next time.